Hello, how are we? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you're going to be watching this video, welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Canbase. So, this one is the belated post-match of Liverpool 0, PSG 1. Liverpool go out on penalties and are out of the Champions League. So that was played last night. It went too late, so I didn't do the video then. Gave myself some chance to reflect on the game today whilst I was working, and here's my opinion. And at the end of the day, it is just an opinion, just like yours is, and just like mine is. Okay, so started the game okay, didn't we? If Mo had had his shooting boots on, we would have been 2-0 up before they scored, possibly 3. And we get done by the sucker punch. I said at half time that Virgil was to blame, and Ibu, their positioning on the halfway line was not very good, and we got exposed. I thought Osman Dembele did really well finding that space and not being tracked or followed in by a centre half. And then obviously, did he get lucky with his goal? I'm not so sure. I think Ibu should have done a lot better than what he did. But yeah, and then there was a bit of a excuse me. Then PSG sort of like took hold of the game in the first half. Second half, I thought we were better. We did have chances, but we just could not find the back of the net. Gerald Kwanzaa hit the post, Trent hit the post. We had chances where players should have hit the ball first time, but tried to do silly cross the 6-yard passes when they should have been making the goalkeeper work. Incidentally, their goalkeeper had a good game, just like Ali did. And that's the nature of the beast. So went to extra time. We became very heavy-legged. I was calling for Jota to come on. Jota came on. Cody Gakpo came on. Cody just didn't look fit to me when he came on. So I was a bit surprised by his performance. Nunes came on, didn't really do anything, if I'm like Harvey Elliott didn't do anything. So yeah, Curtis Jones was not quick enough, losing the ball, and then obviously went to pens, and every credit there. You know, I thought Ali could have probably saved the first one, but every credit to the other pens. But our pens were poor at the end of the day. Look, it's a lottery, okay? So we we either go through on pens or we don't. But overall, over the 2 games, I think the better team have gone through to the next round. I thought, you know, we tried to make a game of it at Anfield. The crowd could have been better, I thought. I wasn't there myself. I was just listening to it on the TV. There were spells where they weren't getting behind the team. They were looking for a reaction. So it's food for thought for the rest of the season at Anfield. You know my take on tourists being at Anfield, and it was a bit like that. I watched the Singing of You'll Never Walk Alone. So many faces when they were panning into there weren't even singing that song at the beginning. You know, they were just looking around. The phones were on, doing videos. So it does rile me, does that. If you go to Anfield, learn the songs, sing the songs, get behind the team. Don't be a tourist, you know. So anyway, that's my soapbox rant over and done with there. So as I say, good luck to PSG. They are a very good team. Will they go on to win it? I'm not so sure, if I'm honest with you. But we've done well out of the competition. We came top of the league, but it doesn't mean anything now. We will learn from that. Apart from, here's a stat for you. What I saw today, I was doing some research for the video. Supposedly, we have made from this Champions League campaign around about £80 million. That's for winning the league, qualifying for this stage, getting into the last 16. If that is true, that is absolutely fantastic for a team that was nowhere near last year in the competition. We were in the Europa League, and that's what it was. But yeah, it is what it is. We've raked in some dough. Hopefully that money, if it is true, stays within the football club and it doesn't get filtered to FSG and their other organisations, and it doesn't go to fund the lookout for a new club that they are currently looking at with Edwards in charge there. So yeah. Man of the match, I didn't give a man of the match yesterday. It was one of those, I suppose I would have given it to Ali, because he did make another 2 or 3 great saves during the game. So, but yeah, I've listened to Onslaught's press conference. Look, he's disappointed, but he'll learn from it as a head coach. He will learn a lot from this team, this squad. His coaches will learn a lot from the way that they've done in this competition, and rightly so. I think he's going to be a great head coach for us. The only thing that concerns me is going to be at the end of the season in the summer who comes in, but I don't want to speak about that now, because there's lots of people already talking about lots of players, lots of individuals, when we really don't know what's going on at the club. So I won't make any comment on that until this league campaign is over. However, we have a cup final to win. We are the holders, and we are playing Newcastle, and we've got a couple of injury concerns, would I say, with Ibu. I'm hoping it was only cramp that finished him off. Trent looks a bit serious. It looks like he's going to be out. So unless there's a miracle, he won't be available for this game. He won't be available for the international break, which is going to be good, so he can rest up and get treatment on his injured ankle. It looked a bit innocuous, he did. It was not self-inflicted. That's the wrong word. He won the ball, and his studs just got caught under the AstroTurf at the other side of the touch line, and that straight away as a player. Even if you do it in 5-a-side, 7-a-side, straight away it's when you go over like that, it's a bit of a serious injury. So I'm going to do a pre-match for the Newcastle game on Friday, maybe Saturday. Okay, so look out for that one. And obviously the games on Sunday. I'll be going into Liverpool to watch that game somewhere. Not made my mind up yet, but I just couldn't. I didn't want to watch it at home. I wanted to be in the city and watch it at a venue there to soak up the atmosphere. Right, okay. I do want to touch about something else as well. You've probably seen that it's been announced that Liverpool Football Club have got a new kit manufacturer. Adidas, or however you want to pronounce it, are back on board with with Liverpool. There is a bit of a story into why they've come in to take over the shirt sponsorship, and believe it or not, it does involve Nike. The story goes that Adidas were for decades the kit supplier for the national team, and Nike came in and offered a stupid amount, and then the Germans went back to Adidas to say, this is what we've been offered, do you want to do a counter offer? Adidas turned around and said, stuff it, you should have told us that this was happening, you were in negotiations with Nike, do one, we're not interested. And so they became, Nike became the kit manufacturer for the German national team. And obviously we all know Adidas is a German team, a German company, so they were looking to probably get their revenge back on Nike, and what a way to do it. They've come in and given us, I wouldn't say it's silly money, because at the end of the day it's serious money. The club have officially said it's between 60 to 70 million per season. It's far more than that. It's not nowhere near that. It's more likely to be 90 to 100 million. And the reason I say that is because Manchester United, theirs is 75 to 79. But what happened with theirs was there was a clause in their contract, if they didn't qualify for the Champions League, win trophies or something like that, they would deduct £10 million the following season. So United haven't qualified for the Champions League in a couple of years now, so you can see how that's dwindled down to 50 million. It may be 40 million after this season, because they're nowhere near qualifying for Europe. So Adidas have said the reason that they've come to Liverpool is because it is throughout globally the number one best sales for shirts. I mean, that's some statement to make. We have 7 global shops or stores all over the world, so you can see how much money they made. I mean, Nike 23-24 season gave the club £90 million, and that is from the sales of the shirts. Now, that is just brilliant, absolutely mind-boggling. It'll come under the commercial revenue. If you look into Liverpool's accounts, it'll be in there somewhere. I mean, I think with Adidas, it's gonna be, you're looking well over £100 million, well over. After the season that we've had this year, it's Nike will leave us at the end of the season as we've won the Premier League, and I know it's not over yet, we've got 9 games to go. We're not going to blow that. The lads are not going to blow that, I'll tell you that now. I've been saying it for weeks now. So yeah, they leave on good terms, I suppose, or maybe a sour taste in the mouth. Adidas are happy to pull one over Nike to get into one of the biggest brands in the world, and that's our football club. So yeah, no doubt there'll be clauses in this deal, just like the one at Manchester United, you know, about if we don't qualify for a certain competition, the sponsorship will be lowered the following season. But mark my words, we are nowhere near how Man United are, both on and off the pitch. We are far superior, and it's great to have Adidas back. They did some great tops, didn't they, for us in the 80s, and so it'll be nice to see that badge. As I say, it's that badge there on the shirts next season. Sales will be done pre-season. I don't know when Nike's contract runs out. Might be June, July, and then after that, Adidas come in and we'll have the full shebang and everything, and there'll be lots of shirt sales if you can afford them, because you'll be looking at £100 plus, unless they do a deal on how much the shirts are going to cost. And obviously people are going to buy the shirts from Liverpool and other reputable outlets, and also fans are going to buy from other places that are going to be at least a third the price of what the club are going to be selling them for, and the club will make a lot of money from this deal. Right, that's enough from me about the new shirts that are coming in. So as I said, I'll do one for the pre-match for the Carabao final on Friday or Saturday, so you'll see that coming out Saturday at some point. If you like this video, please give me a like. Give me your comments. Are you happy that we've done as best as we can in the Champions League this season? Just weren't quite good enough to progress. Is this our level? And tell me what we need to do to get through the next stages of the Champions League. I'd like to hear your opinions on that. That'd be great. So as I said, give me a like, share this video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to look at getting 100 subscribers before the season is out. Okay, enjoy your Wednesday evening, and I will speak to you in a couple of days. Up the Reds!